very much for staying later. Shui and I learned Masechtas Megillah for the Bar Mitzvah, which you might recall was celebrated last Sukkot. And it's very important that after you make a Siyum, what should you do?
Make another one.
Start right away on another one. Okay? And so we started Masechtas Sukkah, because it was Sukkot after all. And it took us about a year, and he'll mention other people with whom we learned. But it was really very special to start learning Sukkah right after his Bar Mitzvah. Because what are the two mitzvahs? The Gra made this observation, the Vilna Gaon said, what are the two mitzvahs that you fulfill just by being somewhere? Sukkah, yeah, that was good. And the other one?
Bris Milah.
No. By being. Somebody's still doing a Bris Milah. Yishuv Eretz Yisrael. Just by being in Eretz Yisrael, the Gra said, the mitzvah of Sukkah, even though we're commemorating what HaKadosh Baruch Hu did for us in the Midbar, just by being in the Sukkah and being in Eretz Yisrael, you're doing a mitzvah. You don't have to do anything. The Gemara says, Metayel, Ochel, Shozer, right? Everything that you could do in the Sukkah, it's just by being, just by living, just by existing and doing your normal things. And our hope for Shui was, and for all of us, is that our life in learning and in the Beis Medrash is just like that. That it's just we're always there. Even if we're doing other things like work or shopping or eating, it's like living in HaKadosh Baruch Hu's house. And we know the famous line that we say between Elul and Shmini Atzeret: Shifti b'Beit Hashem. Kol Yemei Chayai, Lachzov b'Nam Hashem Levaker B'Heichalo. So the Achronim say, why does it say Levaker B'Heichalo? If we're living in the house of Hashem, why does it say Levaker? It should be like it's new, like I'm visiting for the first time. So even though we're dwelling in it, it could become routine, it could become passé. It's oh, I'm always here. It's nothing special. Levaker B'Heichalo. So Shui and I learned for most of the past year, and I've asked him to do a Siyum, and he wanted to invite me.
I want to start off by thanking everybody for being here for my Siyum. Last year, after my Bar Mitzvah, I started learning Masechet Sukkah. It has 5 prakim. The first 2 prakim talk about the basic mitzvah of Sukkah, the dimensions, how it's made, what it's made of, and what you do in a Sukkah, including the famous halacha of Teishru Kain Taduru. The third parak talks about the mitzvah of the Arba Minim, what makes a lulav, etrog, hadassim, and arava kosher or pasul. The 4th and 5th prakim talk about how Sukkot was celebrated in the Beit HaMikdash, including the mitzvah of lulav, arava, nisach hamayim, and halal. In the last few Mishnayot, it talks about different halacha of Mishmarot, which are the 24 families of Kohanim that came and served in the Beit HaMikdash. During the year, 1 family came per week, but on Yom Tov, like Sukkot, all 24 families came because there were so many korbanos. Before I make the actual Siyum, I'd like to say a few thank yous. I'd like to thank Rabbi Hoff for teaching me most of Perek Shlishi during Sunday morning learning. I'd like to thank Arthur Schoen, who is not here right now, for learning some of Perek Sheni with me. I want to thank my Rebbe in Romamu for teaching me 3 blot. I want to thank my father for learning the rest of Masechet Sukkah with me. And last but not least, I'd like to thank Hashem for helping me reach this milestone. Tana Rabbanon. The Rabbanon learning a Braita found in the Tosefta. Hanechnasim Chokin Batzafon. The entering Mishmar will take their portion of Lechem Apanim in the northern part of the Azara. Kedei Sheyero Shein Nechnasim. So that everyone will see that they are the Mishmar that is entering. Yotzin Chokin Badaron. And the leaving Mishmar would take their portion in the south. Kedei Sheyero Shein Yotzin. So that everyone will see that they are leaving. Bilga le'olam choleket badaron. The Mishmar of Bilga, whenever either they were coming in or they were leaving, they took their portion in the south. Tana Rabbanan, the Rabbanan learned in Braita. Ma'aseh b'Miriam bad Bilga. It happened that Miriam bad Bilga, she'imira data, that she became non-Jewish, ha'halcha, and she went, and he said, l'sardiot echad mimalchei Yavanim, and she married one of the kings of the Greeks. So when the Yavanim entered the Heichal, she kicked the Mizbeach. The Amra, and she said, Lokos, lokos, wolf, wolf. Amratai atam mechalem amonan shel Yisrael. Until when will you consume the property of Yisrael? Iyata, and you don't. Omed aleim v'shat hatchak. You don't help them in a time of oppression. Uchasham chachamim badavar, and when the chachamim heard this, kavu et tavata, they permanently closed the ring that they used to put the karbanot under. Ustamu et chalona, and they closed the cubby that they used for the clothes. Yesh omer, and others say, Mishmarto shoha lavo, that their mishmar was always coming late. V'nechnas yesheva v'achiv imo, v'shimesh chaktav. And the yesheva mishmar always had to stay later, and they were stuck until they came. Afal pi sheshcheni harishayim lo nistakru, even though that the neighbors of the Rishayim, they don't get rewarded. Shcheni bilga nistakru, the neighbors of Bilga, they got rewarded. Shebilga le'olam choleket badarum. V'shevav achiv batzafon. So that the Bilga always took their portion in the south. V'shevav, the brother, they always took it in the north. Bishlomo lamanda amar mishmarto sho'alavo. It's good according to the one who says that the mishmar was late. Hainu de kansinan l'chule mishmar, because the whole mishmar came late, so the whole mishmar should be punished. That makes sense. Elalamanda Amar Miriam Bad Bilga Shemira Data, but the one who says that Miriam Bad Bilga, that she became non-Jewish, Mishum Brate Kansinan Leilidide. That's only one person. Why should the whole mishmar get punished? Amar Abaye says, and yes, it happens. It's Amar Yanashe, because it's a saying that people say. Shuta dinuka bashuka. If you hear a little kid saying inappropriate things in the marketplace, o davua o deime. He heard it from his father or from his mother. Kumishum avua deime kansinan lechula mishmara. But that's only the parents. It's not the whole mishmar. Amar Abaye oil rasha oil shcheno tov l'tzadik tov l'shcheno. Shenemar imru tzadik kitov kifri me'alehem yochel. Sakav Hajja Chalan. Tatan alach Masachat Sakav Data Chalan. Lo Ninasheminach Masachat Sakav Lo Tinasheminan. Lo Ba'amadin Lo Ba'amadate. Hadran alach Masachat Sakav Hajja Chalan. Tatan alach Masachat Sakav Data Chalan. Lo Ninasheminach Masachat Sakav Lo Tinasheminan. Lo Ba'amadin Lo Ba'amadate. Hadran alach Masachat Sakav Hajja Chalan. Tatan alach Masachat Sakav Data Chalan. Lo Ninasheminach Masachat Sakav Lo Tinasheminan. Lo Ba'amadin Lo Ba'amadate. Yiratzom Afanacha Adonai Eloheinu Elei Avotenu Shetei Toratcha Umanutenu V'Olam Hazeh Utei Imanu L'Olam Haba. Chanina Bar Papa, Rami Bar Papa, Nachman Bar Papa, Achai Bar Papa, Abba Mari Bar Papa, Rafram Bar Papa, Rachish Bar Papa, Surchav Bar Papa, Ada Bar Papa, Daru Bar Papa. Harav Na Adonai Eloheinu Et Divrei Toratcha B'Finu B'Fi Amcha Beit Yisrael V'Niyeh Anachnu V'Tzetzainu V'Tzetzai Amcha Beit Yisrael Koloni Yodei Shemecha V'Lamdei Toratcha Lishma. Oyavai techakmeni mitzvotecha kilu olam hili bi tamim b'chukecha leman lo ivosh leman lo ashkach pikudecha ki bamchi itani brachat Adonai lamdini chukecha amin 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 sela va'ed Adim anachnu lefanecha Adonai Eloheinu v'lei avotenu shesamta chalkeinu miyoshrei beit hamedrash v'lo samta chalkeinu miyoshrei karna she'anu mashkimim v'hem mashkimim anu mashkimim l'divrei Torah v'hem mashkimim l'dvar metelim anu amelim v'hem amelim Anu amelim mekabim sachar, hem amenim ve'enam mekabim schar. Anu ratzim ve'hem ratzim, anu ratzim l'chayelim abba ve'hem ratzim lever shachas. Shenemar tzah Elohim toradim lever shachat, anshe demer minua le'yas ve'emem v'aniyaf tapach. Yiratzom v'nacha Adonai Elohai, כשם שעזרתני לסיים מסכת סוכה, כן תעזריני להתחיל מסכתות וספרים האחרים ולסיימם, ללמוד וללמד, לשמור ולעשות ולקיים את כל דברי תורתך באהבה. בזכות כל התנאים והאמוראים ותלמידי חכמים יעמוד לי ולזרעי שלא תמוש בתורה מפי ומפי זרעי וזרע זרעי עד עולם. ויתקיים בי בהתהלכך, תנחה אותך בשכך, תשמור עליך והקיצות היא תוסיפך. כי בי ירבו ימיך ויוסיפו עוד שנות חיים, אורך ימים במינה ושמאלה אושר וכבוד. אדוני אוהב לעמו ייתן, אדוני רב השנה. יצגדה מדרש מרבה, יעמדו עתיד להתחדת לך, היה מיתאיה ולעסקה עיתון לחיילמה ולמבנה קרקע ירושלים ולשכללה להיכלה בגאווה ולמקר פולחנן יוכרע מהערה ולהטבה פולחן דשמיא לעצרי וימליך קדושה ברכו ומלכותי ויקרא משיחי וחייכון ובימכון וחיית כל בית ישראל ולגלו ומקריב ומור אמן. Shmir Allah Barak Allah Mamel Mayad Barak Vish Tabak Vit Barab Rami Nasay Vit Adab Vit Allah Vit Allah Shmir Dikut Shabrichu Leila Mikover Khatav Shirata Tishbe Khatav Nechmata Tamir Rovim Mavim Romain Ay Yisrael Ve'Habanan Ve'Al Tamidayon Ve'Al Kol Tamidei Tamidayon Ve'Al Kol Mandas Kim Baraita Tiba Shahadain V'Duba Kol Tabatar Heilon L'Chon Shlom Araba China V'Chista B'Rachamim V'Chay Arichei V'Zoner V'Vichei V'Verkanami Kadam Havavun Jibishmai V'Romain Shalom Rabbi Mishmai V'Chaim Alina V'Kol Yisrael V'Romain Asher Shalom Rabbi Asher Shalom Alina V'Kol Yisrael V'Romain
Yeah.